TV 24, KSEE, Fresno.
So far, Jeff Colburn has won cash and prizes totaling $8,865. Today, one of our contestants could win a fur jacket, a pair of sailboats, a diamond ring, or a trip to the Bahamas, and continue a journey towards a fortune in cash and prizes, including this Ford Thunderbird and $50,000 in cash. In total, over $100,000 on Sale with the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much. Delighted to have you here with us. Nice to have you with us for Sale of the Century. Let's quickly get to business and introduce this fine champion, Jeff Colburn. Hello there, Jeff.
Hi, Jim.
Good to see you. You didn't look too happy there at the beginning of their introducing you. Are you unhappy here, or are you comfortable?
Just a little nervous.
Oh, okay. Well, you're doing very well. Almost $9,000 in cash and prizes, and a lot of cash, as a matter of fact, and that's just in 2 shows. So good luck again today. Ready to go?
You bet.
He'll try for a 3rd crack at that winner's board. A couple of nice people are going to try to introduce him, or try to beat him, and a very nice lady is going to come out and try to introduce them. Hello there, son. I was getting everybody nice. Yes. Some days it just doesn't want to work right.
Believe me, I know.
Who did you bring in?
This contestant knows how to place a call. From Ann Arbor, Michigan, give a big hand to Sandie Heifetz.
Hello, Sandy. I think it's catchy.
And he is constantly on the move from Los Angeles, California. Give a warm welcome to Abe Sassoon.
Hello there, Abe. Well, I hope I don't catch you. Thank you, fellas. Abe, you are constantly on the move.
Oh, yes, Jim, I sell cars in the South Bay, and after seeing all these kids after school skating by on their skateboards, I now skate down to the used car lot to fish out cars.
So you take a skateboard
Oh, yeah,
to work?
skateboard. It's the only way to go.
I said, well, I hope you're wearing all those pads. You got to be careful with that. Nice to have you here with us, Abe. And Sandy, you know how to place a call.
I sure do, Jim. When I was honeymooning in the Catskills, they ran a contest to see who could call their husband the loudest. When I yelled, "Honey!" my husband came running from a tennis court about a block away. I won the contest, and I'm still yelling at him almost 26 years later.
Oh, well, I'm glad it worked. I think you got his attention and his respect there very quickly, Sandy.
I hope so.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
$20 starts all 3 players off. Let's get into the game with this question. What fruit comes in such varieties as Rome Beauty, Macintosh? Sandy?
Apple.
Apple is exactly right. Everyone's hand went for the buzzer. Sandy is first. He gets $5 for the correct answer. Goes to 25. What humorist was supposed to have stated, "I never met a man I didn't like"? Jeff?
Will Rogers.
Well, yeah, of course, he never met a William Morris agent. Yes, you're right. You've got a 5 going to 25. It's just one of billions of stars, but it's important because it lies at the center of our solar system. Abe.
The sun.
It is indeed the sun. And Abe on the scoreboard, and we've got a 3-way tie, 25. Name and number, please. What's the president's airplane called? Jeff.
Air Force One.
Air Force One. You got the name and the number, and you've got the lead by 5. According to the film title, what time did John Voight's cowboy climb in the saddle, Jeff?
Midnight.
Yeah, he climbed in the saddle at midnight. And Jeff has a $10 lead. Well, having the lead when an instant bargain comes up can be very important because the player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Sale surprise with a cash bonus could come up at any time as well. Jeff, you have a $10 lead over Abe and Sandy. You picked up some great things. You might like this.
Jeff, you'll be a smooth operator with Teletext. Teletext Touch 2 quality 2-line telephone system with many features for home or business. Furnished by Teletext. It's normally priced at $395, and today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5.
Just $5? Oh, it's Jeff's mother? Oh. You do want him to buy this? Oh, okay. No, I wouldn't let that influence. No, not thank you. Well, Jeff.
I thought it was E.T.
Your mother wants you to buy this. $395 phone costs you just $5. You would still have a $5 lead. Give you $100 in cash. $495 bargain for $5, and you still have the lead. Going once. Going twice. No phone. Call his mother back and tell her somebody didn't want it. All right. Back with this. Your decision. What Beatles song opens with the line, "Ah, look at all the lonely people"? Sandy?
Eleanor Rigby.
Eleanor Rigby it is, and Sandy is second place at 30. Yes. Which American state capital is known as the Mile High City? Jeff?
Denver.
Denver it is. Champions beats Abe's of the Buzzards, hits the $40 mark. What Russian composer wrote the thunderous 18, Jeff?
Tchaikovsky.
Yeah, you hear thunderous. It's got to be the 1812 Overture. Good anticipation. Tchaikovsky it is. Jeff, the 45. Time now for the Fame Game as the players are playing for a pick of the Fame Game board. Buzz in when you know a famous thing. I was created by a man who was born in South Carolina in 1941. His real name is Ernest Evans. He was a Philadelphia chicken plucker before I catapulted him to fame in 1960 and sold 40 million, Abe.
Colonel Sanders?
No, that's another chicken plucker. No, I'm sorry. No dollar value on that, though. You're playing for a pick of the board. You stay at 25. For Sandie and Jeff, I'll continue. I sold $40 million worth of records. I am a song and dance that became a national craze. Evans' religious parents objected when he started singing me and dancing to my revolutionary gyrations. Jeff?
The Twist.
Yeah, his name is Chubby Checker, that you know him, and the twist is exactly what it is. Jeff, you've got a pick of the board. 9 numbers up there. Which one looks good to you?
Number 5.
And behind number 5, we have $400 worth again.
You've got a $15 lead already, Jeff, so you can put $400 into your pocket, or you can pass on that and pick another number.
Let's take the money.
Going to take the money. With a $15 lead, he wants to put $400 more in his pocket. That, of course, is yours to keep no matter how you finish in the game. And, Abe, you'll be back in. I didn't know that the Chubby Checker started as a chicken plucker. We will be right back.
These 2 fine products from Upjohn are recommended most by doctors and pharmacists. Kaopectate for diarrhea, Cordade for minor itches and rashes. Cordade relieves itches and rashes caused by eczema, dermatitis, insect bites, poison ivy, and oak. Kaopectate is the diarrhea specialist, the only leading non-prescription medication created just for diarrhea. That relief within 24 hours. Cordade and Kaopectate from Upjohn, recommended most by doctors and pharmacists. And they're right.
Mom, why do we feed Riley puppy chow?
Because we trust puppy chow, honey. Riley's mom was raised on puppy chow, and see how well she's grown up?
Yeah, but Riley's a new generation. Shouldn't he get something new?
Remember what our vet said? Nothing's better than puppy chow because nothing gives Riley more nutrition. More generations of puppies have been raised on puppy chow than any other puppy food.
Even your generation?
Oh.
Purina Puppy Chow brand puppy food. Don't trust your puppy to anything less.
If you live in Los Angeles or are planning to visit the L.A. area and would like to become a contestant on Sale of the Century, call area code 213-557-3555. And now back to Jim Perry and Sale of the Century.
Jeff Colburn looking for a third crack at that winner's board. Enjoys a $15 lead right now. Jeff at 45, Sandie at 30, Abe at 25. Which sign of the zodiac has as its symbol the archer? Abe?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius it is, and Abe ties Sandie to second place at 30. A classic book in American literature begins with the line, "Call me Ishmael." Abe?
Moby Dick.
Moby Dick, that's right. Famous first line from Moby Dick. And Abe now takes second place all to himself. In what American city will you find Russian, Telegraph, and Nob Hills? Jeff?
San Francisco.
San Francisco it is. Jeff, it's the $50 mark. Due to the effect it produces, what amusing nickname is given to nitrous oxide? Sandie?
Laughing gas.
Laughing gas it is. Sandie ties Abe for second place at 35. But again, an instant bargain, and again, Jeff has the lead, and Jeff with a $15 lead. You didn't want to buy before. Can we interest you in this?
Jeff, you'll really cook at your next picnic with Monarch's Gas Patio Grill. Crafted of heavy steel, porcelain, and emerald, with convenient controls designed for clean propane grilling. Furnished by the Monarch Range Company. It's normally priced at $699. Today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $9.
Yeah, it works much better when you keep an eye on it there, Mr. Chef. It is great. $699. Beautiful, beautiful. Jeff, could you use that?
Oh, you bet.
All right, now, it would cost you $9. You would still have a $6 lead if you bought it. And that's an important dollar, because that's more than the value of one question. If you wanted that, this time I'll give you $200 in cash. $899 bargain for $9, and you would still have a more than one question lead. Going once.
Too tough.
Going twice.
Too tough.
Going to give you another $100 in cash to buy hot dogs. $300 in cash. Going. No sale. He makes up his mind. He doesn't want to buy. He doesn't want to buy. $15 lead for Jeff. Back with this. This ungainly beast is the largest member of the deer family. Jeff.
Caribou.
No. Moose. Moose is the largest, and the champion takes a backward step, losing 5. His lead now cut to $10. The Senate recently voted to build 21 additional... Jeff?
MX missiles.
MX missiles is exactly what it is. And Jeff gets that $5 right back. When you put pig iron through a Bessemer converter, what's the end result? Jeff wants to try it.
Steel.
Steel is exactly what it is. You took a chance and it paid off. You are right. Jeff goes to 55. Which European capital stands astride the Tiber River? Rome. Rome is on the Tiber. No one wanted to try that one. What is the name of the island group consisting of St. John, St. Thomas, and St. Croix? Abe?
Virgin Islands?
Virgin Islands, yes, indeed. The U.S. Virgin Islands, to be exact, and Abe now in second place at 40. Talking about the Virgin Islands, this is absolutely true. When the governor of the Virgin Islands was visiting Washington, D.C., the Toastmaster became kind of flustered during the introduction and announced, "It is a great pleasure to present the Virgin of Governor's Island." We'll be right back.
When you play the Domino's Pizza No Problem game, you can win some pretty nice prizes.
Hey, I want a free bottle of Coke.
Just rub off the question bar on your game card and match it up with the correct answer.
Hey, I want a free pizza!
There are over 8 million prizes, including...
Hey, Roddy just won a Porsche!
5 Porsche 944 sports cars. Play the Coke Domino's Pizza No Problem game. 3 out of every 4 game cards an instant winner. Domino's Pizza delivers.
7 days. 11 days.
Something is giving extraordinary life
19 days.
to permed and colored hair.
23 days since I colored.
Something called a tune, a complete system.
27 days since I permed.
A tune, shampoo, conditioner, even hairspray, working together to protect hair color
31 days.
and keep perms alive.
35 days.
Nobody helps keep you in color and curls
39 days.
like a tune.
50 days.
Kibbles and bits, kibbles and bits. I'm gonna get me some kibbles and bits. Kibbles and bits.
Now, Baby's got his own special formula.
Kibbles and bits.
Puppy formula Kibbles and Bits. With hard, crunchy bits and tender, chewy bits. With protein from bits of whole grain cereal, beefy bits, and bits of egg.
I'm gonna get me more kibbles and bits.
Puppy formula Kibbles and Bits. Every bit better for Baby.
Kibbles and bits.
Now and then I take a picture of myself and sketch in a few lines and wrinkles. It's scary, but it reminds me to use Youth Guard every day. Notice I said Youth Guard, not Oil of Olay. Youth Guard gives me all the moisturizing I need, plus a special ingredient that does just what the package says. It guards my youth because it helps prevent premature skin aging from ultraviolet rays. Why look older? I guard my youth with Youth Guard.
Guard your youth with Youth Guard.
Well, the champion has a lead, but it's not the big lead he's enjoyed in the last couple of shows. Jeff's at 55, Abe at 40, and Sandie at 35. We battered a $15 money card up there on the board. There was a 5, a 10, and a 15 somewhere with this, a famous person. I was born in 1940 in Peoria, Illinois. I was a school dropout at age 14. Later, I developed my comedy skills in a community center and the Army. I worked in New York nightclubs, Catskill resorts. My appearances on Johnny Carson and Merv Griffin. Jeff?
Steve Martin.
Incorrect. A break for the challengers. The champion out of the rest of the question. No dollar value. You stay at 55. We'll clear the board. Continue for Abe and Sandie. On Carson and on Griffin led to Las Vegas engagements. I've made many records. Such films as Silver Streak. Sandie?
Gene Wilder.
No. And Abe, you've got the rest of the question all to yourself. And Stir Crazy with Gene Wilder. I am Richard
Pryor.
You got it. You had the rest of the question. You can take advantage of it. Well, Abe, you are trailing now by $15, but if you find that $15 money card, you're in a tie for the lead.
Number 3, please.
And behind number 3, we have $5.
That helps. It was a $5 money card. We add that to your score. Abe goes to 45. Now, the 10 and 15 stay up there. We'll add 25 a little bit later with the third and final crack of the fame game. All 3 players back in, and this for 5. In the legend, the people of Troy were stunned when something unexpected came out of the jet.
The soldiers from the Trojan Horse.
That's right. Greek soldiers, soldiers acceptable. They come out of the Trojan Horse. You go right for another 5. The champion hits the $60 mark. What's the Spanish word for tomorrow? Abe?
Mañana.
Mañana it is. Abe beats everyone at the buzzer. Stays within $10 of Jeff. This girl just had to have fun when her album, Sandie?
Cyndi Lauper.
Cyndi Lauper, girls just want to have fun. Yes, indeed. And Sandie hits the $40 mark. Well, instant bargain time again. Now, Jeff, you didn't want to buy the last couple of times. You might enjoy this, but, Jeff, I caution you, you've got a $10 lead. How about this?
Jeff, get set to bounce around in sunny Cancun. We'll fly you and a guest from Los Angeles to Cancun for a 5-day stay at the Cancun Sheraton. This hotel offers golf, tennis, water sports, and fine dining. Located right on the beach, furnished by Sheraton Cancun. This great trip is normally priced at $2,037. And today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $17.
Very nice. Just take it easy, guys. Now, yeah. Beautiful Cancun, over $2,000 trip, $17. It's a great trip. I mean, that's a major prize. That's a winner's board prize. But, Jeff, I'll tell you what I do. I will cut the price. But you will be trailing, but by only $1. I will sell you an over $2,000 vacation for not $17, but $11. You'd be trailing by $1, but you would have a great vacation in Mexico. Going once, going twice. You want to be in a tie, Jeff? I'll sell it to you for 10. Going, no sale. Oh, Jeff. Oh, where? Didn't think with those bathing suits they could have anything else. You could have had a tie, and you would have had $600 spending money to go with it. Did not buy. Hanging on to a $10 lead. Jeff will mull over the trip to Cancun that he's lost while you watch this commercial message. Oh, what would have been a good time to buy.
My kids love the country as much as I did when I was a boy. My grandpa's farm is just like this. And my grandma always made orange juice that tasted just like this. It's new Minute Maid country-style orange juice, and it has those juicy pieces of orange in it, like Grandma's had. And like regular Minute Maid, it's always 100% pure and... real country kids.
New Minute Maid country-style orange juice. We know how to get the best out of an orange.
Look, Almost Home has a new improved chocolate chip cookie.
I like the old.
This is new. It tastes even more homemade.
I like the old.
There's more chocolate chips.
I like the old.
This is better.
Almost Home's new improved chocolate chip cookie with 20% more chips.
Here.
I like the old. It was my favorite. I like the new.
Bufferin, medical information. Did you know that Bufferin is medicine for more than just headaches? At work, it relieves nagging soreness, so you can get on with the job. At play, it relieves aching muscles, so you feel better. The medicine in Bufferin goes into your bloodstream fast and works where it hurts to relieve your pain. Bufferin and extra strength Bufferin, medicine for more than just headaches, from Bristol-Myers.
Kellogg's Nutri-Grain.
This is dedicated to the ones we love.
Okay, I know his swing has lost some of its zing, but to me, he's still pretty nifty. So no morning goes by without his Nutri-Grain cereal. Nutri-Grain has no sugar added, no preservatives or cholesterol. It's full of the natural whole grain that's so good for him. And he loves that special Nutri-Grain taste, almost as much as I love him.
Nutri-Grain from Kellogg's.
Dedicated to the ones we love.
Game remains close. Jeff at 60, Abe at 50, Sandie at 40. Back to business with this for 5. The religious group known as the Society of Friends. Jeff?
Quakers.
That's what they're also known as, the Quakers it is. Jeff to 65. What lady was the subject of the famous painting called Arrangement in Gray and Black? Jeff?
Whistler's Mother.
Portrait of the artist's mother is the complete title. Whistler's Mother is exactly what it is. 2-1 over the champion and a $20 lead over Abe. Superstars named Yarrow, Stookie, and Travers. Abe.
Mary, Peter, Paul, and Mary.
You got it. In any order, you got the 3. Peter, Paul, and Mary it is. And Abe goes to 55. Yes, indeed. Well, the third and final crack of the fame game, and with just 7 numbers up there, there are 3 big money cards behind 3 of those 7 numbers. A famous person. I was born in Clay County, Missouri in 1847. When I was 15, I joined the Confederate guerrilla band led by William Quantrill. I made my specialty robbing banks. In 1866, I organized a band of outlaws with my brother, Sandie.
Jesse James.
Jesse James, the brother, of course, Frank. Sandie, you got the pick of the board. What number looks good to you?
Let's try number 9.
And behind number 9, we have 25!
What are those other 2 big money cards?
Number 4 and number 2.
But Sandie finds a $25 money card. We add that to her score. She pulls it within $5 of Jeff. And we are going down to the wire, finishing up with the speed round. 60 seconds on the clock, please. Jeff at 70. Sandie at 65. Abe certainly not out of it at 55. Anyone can win. Good luck as we start the speed round. Now, what is the capital city of Cuba? Jeff.
Havana.
Right. Name the apostle who betrayed Jesus Christ. Jeff.
Judas Iscariot.
Right. According to the old saying, what is the way to a man's heart? Jeff.
Stomach.
Right. What actor directed himself in the film Play Misty for Me? Jeff.
Clint Eastwood.
Right. In the 50s, who made the famous statement, "We will bury you"? Time. How many ounces in a cup? Abe.
4.
Wrong. In what city would you visit the original Grand Ole Opry? Jeff.
Nashville.
Right. What organ of the body is made up of white matter and gray matter? Jeff.
The brain.
Right. What writer created Sherlock Holmes? Jeff.
Earl Stanley Gardner.
Wrong. How many days are there in a fortnight? Jeff.
20.
Wrong. To what Roman god was the goddess Juno married? Juno. Abe.
Zeus.
Wrong. What organization was founded by Clara Barton? Jeff.
Red Cross.
Right. Name the Russian empress who was known as the Great. Abe.
Catherine.
Yeah, Catherine is right. You get another 5, but Jeff, you've done it. Jeff is the winner once again. Congratulations. I can find Jeff in a moment. Abe may have been a little late with that Catherine the Great, but we'll give him the other money because it didn't make any difference to the outcome. We asked for the Roman god, Juno, that is Jupiter, or Jove with the Roman god. How many days in a fortnight? 14. 14 days in a fortnight. And Sherlock Holmes was created by, one of my favorites, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Ounces in a cup, there are 8. 8 ounces in a cup. And the man who said, "We will bury you" in the 50s, that was Nikita Khrushchev. Nikita Khrushchev in a famous speech. Got to say goodbye to the champion, or the challengers, but as I look over there, Abe and Sandie, well, my goodness, didn't pick up anything along the way, but you both got some lovely parting gifts, and with the cash in front of you, Abe, thank you for joining us, Sandie. Thank you as well. You pushed him there for a moment with that 25, but Jeff Colburn had a great, great speed round to win it, and again, he goes up to the winner's board. Come on, Jeff. Yeah, you didn't want to buy in that show, and it turned out to be prophetic with that $25 she picked up. But here you stand again. You could now get the beautiful ladies' fur jacket. There is a ladies' ring. Video camera is very lovely. And you didn't want the trip to Mexico. How about a trip to the Bahamas, Jay?
Cruise ahoy in the beautiful Bahamas. We'll fly you and the guests from Los Angeles to the Bahamas for a 6-day Windjammer barefoot cruise. Casual sailing adventure in the exotic Caribbean for both old salts and land lovers. Furnished by Windjammer Barefoot Cruises. And this trip is worth $2,550.
Yeah, that would be lovely. That would be great. But Jeff was telling me, he said the reason he didn't take that trip to Mexico, he is eyeing the car. And he feels that this is the day, right?
Yeah, right here.
All right. Well, you find a match, and that prize is yours. Make the right combination, and it could indeed be the car. It could also be $10,000 in cash, which is up there. A lot of lovely things. Jeff, good luck, and start picking.
Number 10.
Number 10. He starts off with a win card right away. He's been eyeing the car. Somewhere up there is the car. Jeff, you will win the next thing you pick. What is it going to be?
Number 1.
Number 1 for the win, and Jeff's got... Not the car, but this is very wild. It is very luxurious. Take a good look at it. I think you're going to like this.
Here's a real scoop for your home. This old-fashioned soda fountain. It's energy efficient with frost-free refrigeration. For marvelous treats from cherry cokes to floats and sodas, furnished by GA Systems. And this prize is worth $4,275.
You hear the price on that? This is very luxurious. $4,200. What were you saying, Summer? You get over here. Come on. Summer was saying, if you don't want it, I'll take. What is this? You want a soda fountain?
I love it. It's wonderful. Wonderful.
Listen. Well, listen. You're single, right?
Yeah.
Summer, you're single? They'll talk about the soda fountain, friends, while you watch this commercial message there. They'll make a deal, but that's another story.
Morris discovers 9 Lives Tender Meals.
Morris, wake up. Something new for Ginger.
Already, Jeff is turning out terrific things, friends. I mean, he is really... Way to go. Congratulations. Jeff, you haven't found that car yet, but you've knocked a lot of nice things off there. And, of course, the odds get more in your favor that you will find everything that you want. You could stay here till you clear that board. Plus, add this. That looks beautiful. Over $100,000 in cash and prizes could be yours. You have had a great 3-day total. You're doing very, very well. He was a little more wary this time, but turned out that you won it going away with that speed round. You're playing very well. Thank you. Feeling more confident? Comfortable? Yeah. All right, you'll go at it next. Yes, the buttons are together. They weren't on the last show. Well, Jeff, in just 3 shows, $13,540 in cash and prizes. Yes, indeed. Our congratulations to him. Reach new challenges next time on Sale of the Century. Bye for now.
Some members of our studio audience and some of the funny contestants will receive Diet Shasta now with a great taste of